Beverly has what a lot of hoarders have, and that's a problem with excessive acquisition. In layman's terms, she's a shopaholic. I think Beverly's behavior is driven by her depression, and I don't think it's been treated for a very long time appropriately. Until she gets her depression under control, I don't think she's going to be motivated enough to get those items out of her house. I know that the city has talked to you, and they've been really firm with you, saying that they will take your house away if you don't get it in order.
Well, I don't really see how they can do that, but anyway.
So you don't really believe that there are stakes here?
They've already taken my stuff so many times, which they shouldn't have, because I didn't have any notice. I used to keep my front porch spotless, but because of the neighbors complaining, I purposely leave it messy now.
You do?
Yeah, because they piss me off.
What about for you? Would you like to have a front porch that was nice to walk up to?
Well, yeah, but I just come in the back now.
I don't think Beverly understands the stakes at all. I don't think she thinks that the city will actually condemn her home. However, I have seen it happen many times. Unless she's willing to part with some of those items, they will condemn her home. What I'd like to do is challenge you a little bit about some items and see how you're going to do overall and what's the best way to go about helping you.
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of purses.
Oh, yeah, I like purses and bags, yeah.
Okay. How about this green purse? How much do you love this, 0 to 10?
A 9.
Love it a 9. In this purse or bag?
An 8.
This is an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, how much do you love this one?
10.
My guess is that you have more purses than you realize, and there's some that you haven't seen in years.
Well, maybe. Maybe, but yeah. But, I mean, I don't want to get rid of everything.
These are tough decisions. I get it. I get it. This is why we call this exposure therapy. We're exposing you to your anxiety right now. But until somebody exposes you to your anxiety, you're not going to change. The exposure therapy part with Beverly was a little touch and go. I think right now she wants to keep everything. Everything is an 8, 9, or 10. And she has to let things go, otherwise the house is going to stay just the way it is. So let's talk about dog toys and things.
I bought like 20 of these because this is Buddy's favorite toy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
About 20 of them? And I know you said you have all kinds of outfits for him.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Okay. And I hate to say this, but you know, if the SPCA saw this house and where they live...
Yes, I know. I already know that. But on the other hand, I don't beat my dogs, and I do feed them, and I do take them out for exercise.
But you're obviously not taking them out enough because they wouldn't be pooping all over the house. I mean, the dogs don't really have much room to walk around.
Oh, no, I know.
The air quality for them is gotta be...
No, it's bad, too. Yeah, no, I know. Like, in the
it's
summer...
for you, too.
If I lost my dogs, I don't think I'd have any purpose to live, really, because they're like my babies.
So you have some choices here, either living the way you're living or making some tough decisions.
Oh, it terrifies me. Like, you know, it just terrifies me because they're my friends, you know? I love my dogs more than anything.
Beverly's facing some really hard choices right now. She's either going to take Constable Curtis's advice and bring her home up to safety code, or continue to live this way and lose everything, including her dogs, which she values most of all.
After months of denial, Beverly has finally accepted the fact that she may lose her house and pets if she doesn't make drastic changes. She has no other choice but to participate in a massive clean-out of her home.
This is her last chance at this. If this doesn't work, like, no one in our family is willing to help again. Like, this is it.
Professional organizer Stacey Walker is overseeing the clean-up along with a crew of haulers. And Constable Horner has returned to help out as well.
I'm very excited. There's 5 other police officers here with me, and we're going to tackle this house, and I'm hoping we're going to get a lot done.
Okay, everybody, thank you for coming. Beverly is going to be making all the decisions today, but she has given us some rules that we can work with. Anything that looks like trash or is broken, then you can take it to the dumpster. But most of the stuff that's in the front room area, we'd like to take to this pod, and then we'll have a little bit of space for doing some sorting. All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah!
Oh my God. A lot to clean up.
I don't even know where to start in there.
What's that?
There's a binder on the shelf that says things I want to buy. It's a big binder.
We're finding a little bit of everything. It's surprising, and it's starting to smell in here.
Okay, that fridge, I bought it, and that fridge never worked from day one, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to clean it and return it, because that was like $100, and I'm not gonna just throw it out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, can you smell it?
Hold my eyes of water, yeah.
When I opened that fridge, it hit me hard. The smell went right through my mask and everything. It was bad. I don't think she could have returned that fridge.
Do you get that the store won't take it back?
But it should have worked.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to be able to prove to them now that these guys will take it now in the dumpsters, or it has to go to equal.
Just throw it.
Okay.
Dog poo, cat poo, rotten fruit. We got everything here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something dead in here. You okay, buddy?
I know, I probably What is that? Something smell. I smell it too.
That's like rotten egg.
Oh my
That's
God.
what that smell is.
I stepped on something. It was an egg, I believe, but just the smell that came from it, it was awful.
Okay, yeah, it can go in the pod for now. Okay, this can go in the pod. Can you stick that in the pod? That stuff can go to like the pod for now.
What is in this thing here? Is this pod?
That goes to the pod.
So far, it's going pretty slowly. I mean, people are moving things, but it's all going in the pod.
Most of the stuff that we're keeping is garbage, and it needs to go, but we can't get that through to her, and all we're doing is creating another horde outside.
Oh, that's dog stuff. I want to keep that. I'm not going to try to hang on to everything. Oh, I'm not throwing that out.
As work continues downstairs, two of the officers move upstairs to see what progress they can make there.
Oh my God. I am absolutely dumbfounded right now. I'm like blown away. It just shows the level of how ill she really is. I can't imagine anybody doing this to themselves. I honestly don't even think it's safe to be in this house. I really don't. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're out of here. This house needs to be burned down, like demolished. Wow.
I thought when they said they couldn't clean the upstairs, that was totally ridiculous. They had like suits on and masks, and that was completely ridiculous. I'm just gonna do it myself, so it's like no big deal.
As far as I'm concerned, I do not feel comfortable at all cleaning upstairs.
Okay.
That needs a special team.
Training. Okay.
Without proper training with dealing with biological, like, that's biohazard. Upstairs, 100%. I would not feel
Absolutely. Well, we don't want anybody doing anything that puts them at risk. So I think we'll leave upstairs and the basement for today, and we'll just focus our energies on the main floor.
If I could make the decision today to take her out of that home, I would. The animals, I would take those too. Like, it's just not fit for human or animals to live in.
Okay, I've got my magazines here. I'm getting overwhelmed now because there's too many things, too many people coming at me too many ways. I just need to go through this stuff. Can we just stop for 1 second? I'm getting a headache already.
To help keep Beverly focused, professional organizer Stacey Walker suggests they go outside to regroup.
Okay, one of the things that I think we're running into the problem is that you're trying to sort as we go.
And it's not
and
working.
we just can't right now.
I can't throw everything out, though.
But we're not,
But we don't want you to keep everything either.
See, look, that is not all garbage that they just got right there.
You wanna go see?
I want to see what's in there. So this is not all garbage. There's no way this is all garbage.
Okay.
See, this is what's gonna happen. This is what I was worried about. And I don't want, and my chair, why are you throwing my kitchen chair away? But I mean, that's so fixable, and I asked him not to throw my lamp out.
This is broken.
It's not broken. It's new. I put it together myself, and I'm the one who bent it.
But it's broken.
Okay.
It's not broken, though.
We're not trying to hurt you. We're not trying to make it difficult for you. We're trying to help you. We're here to help.
Now I have to look through all these bags now, because now I can't, now I'm upset, so. This is like my favorite ashtray. Oh my God, why would they, oh my God, see? I'm like, oh. This is what the city did to me. I am furious. They did not respect me. They did not listen to me. They just had their own agenda and they followed it. Think I'm happy? No. Think I'm thrilled? No. I want my house back to the way it was. I want my stuff back. I want my stuff back.
There was some drama. I would say lots of drama.
I don't trust anybody now. I don't want anything to do with the police. I don't want to ever see Curtis again as long as I live.
Or
I'm just really
Belinda?
upset now.
Oh, hon.
After we got scalded there, I was a bit offended by that. The only thing that was going through my mind is, for the last 8 months, all we've done is help. And for all us to be out there and hear that we're not trusted anymore, I was a bit offended by that.
The city's gonna come and take your home. They're gonna come take it. That is a bold, aggressive, honest truth. You're gonna lose your whole life because you're hanging on to it so tight, and it's garbage. It might not be, it's useful. We don't have the ability for you, really, to go over every single item that we take out. We just don't have the time, we don't have the manpower, and that's what got you in this point to begin with.
And as the day quickly comes to a close, it remains unclear whether enough progress has been made to save Beverli's home.
There's a lot of work left to do. The pot is full of things that we're gonna be debating over. I would like to get rid of 80%, but I think we'll do really well if we do 50.
We didn't even get to the second floor, to the basement, and the dog feces and mold is still in the house. Her house still is at risk of being condemned.
Poor guys to do this.
There's some major things that need to be done to make that house safe.
Beverli's clean-up day ended with very little success. Over the course of the next 6 weeks, she was left to her own devices, responsible for getting the house into a condition suitable for city standards. Today, Constable Curtis Horner has returned to see if her work will meet those guidelines.
My expectations with the house is not that a miracle and it's going to be completely clean, but that it's going to be a safe environment for her to live in. That major things were addressed and that she can start to at least get ahead and on top of the clean. If I'm not happy with what I find in the house, then me and Beverly are going to be having a long talk.
Oh, hi, Curtis.
How are you? How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Hey, guys. Oh, this looks a lot better. Oh, this is good. This is good. When I first walked in today, I thought that this was definitely what I kind of wanted to see done. I am happy with the progress that Beverly's made in the time period.
Obviously, I still have a lot to do, but at least it's...
You know, the first thing that comes to my head is you have an area here. You have, like, we couldn't walk over here before. You actually have places you can sit down. You got some art up here. It's starting to become looking like an actual person's living room that is personalized, right?
Yeah. Finally feels like home. There's so many things I bought when I moved here, and I never put them up, and it's just amazing. And now, cleaning it up, I now feel like it's a home.
Okay. So what happened here?
Well, a lot of the stuff came from the pod, and so this is I'm still working over here. Then I can use the dishwasher now. I have access to the sink.
Okay. I was concerned about the pod because I did believe that we were just going to move one horde from the pod back into the house, which has kind of happened. But it's being addressed, which is the most important thing. It's just not sitting there. It is actively being tackled. So I definitely want to see the fridge, but just before we go in there, I wanted to let you know that there's not a lot of things that scare me, but this fridge scared all of us when we were here cleaning the place. So I'm excited to see what you've done with that. Well, there you go.
It is clean.
So it's nice to see that the fridge is actually operational and she can stop using outside as the refrigerator. Okay, this is good. I see that you removed a lot of the carpet.
Yeah, I didn't have really a choice. It's damaged.
Okay. I was extremely pleased walking up those stairs and not seeing all the dog feces everywhere. That was the biggest concern, and it's gone, which is fantastic. I'm hopeful that Beverly will be able to definitely keep her house and her dogs because of the improvements that she's made. Stuff still needs to be addressed, like the crowded rooms, but I believe that she'll be able to tackle that and keep her dogs.
The most rewarding part of this is having room to move and being able to play with the dogs with their toys. It means so much to me that my dogs are happy and clean and safe. This has been a very emotional process. It's overall, it's been very hard, but I'm glad at the end I'm starting to feel like a normal person again.